All right, the Bulls are playing their best basketball in over a decade. They have the 4th best record in the NBA, the 3rd best record in the Eastern Conference. Derrick Rose is playing like an MVP, and this is all without their leading rebounder for the past 2 months. When Joakim Noah gets back, how good and how much damage can the Bulls do in the playoffs?
When Joakim Noah gets back, we're taking the whole fucking thing. Period. We are balling with anyone in the league right now. Boozer hurt, we win. Noah's been out, we win. We have Keith Bogan starting, and we win. Thibs for Coach of the Year. The defense plays out of their fucking mind. Korver needs to start. Bottom line, sky's the limit. We're going to take it if we're healthy come playoff time.
All right, well, I'm going to keep myself from making any predictions on the NBA season because I do not like NBA basketball.
You will.
That said, I'm impressed with the Bulls. Derrick Rose is unbelievable. I watch SportsCenter, I turn on the TV, watch the WGN News, and it's Derrick Rose dunk, Derrick Rose dunk, Derrick Rose pass. This dude is good. I honestly think, with my limited knowledge of the NBA, they might not win it, but they're as good as any team that's out there right now. Especially when, for half the season they haven't had Noah, they didn't have Boozer to start the season. They're a fantastic basketball team. And please, if you do nothing else, go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/DRose for MVP, because this dude's going to win it.
Right, great points by everybody, but let me tell you, it all starts with that defense. Thibodeau's got them playing D, they're committed to D, and the head coach is the Coach of the Year for benching Boozer alone. Nobody, not even Jerry Sloan would bench Carlos Boozer. This guy has freaking brass balls like Glenn Ross, baby. Like, he will literally break it down. Derrick Rose is a very special talent because there have been so many great articles over the last couple of weeks written about him in every major news publication, sporting thing, ESPN. Wilbon's been all over his nutsack, but I'll tell you the thing I'm most impressed about is that he has so much humility, and he's so freaking good, and he knows he's good, but it's that commitment to the team is what's making him the clear-cut MVP choice. The guy is unbelievable, and as my brother-in-law would say, did you watch the Bulls play again? Because you know at some point in every game Derrick Rose is going to do something that is unbelievable.
Here. Pete, you might know which game this was. I don't remember which one it was, but I was at Mother's Barbecue over on Division in Narragansett or something, and I'm sitting there with my wife, and the Bulls game's on TV, and I look up, and I see Derrick Rose on the TV, left-handed dunk. 2 seconds later, I see Derrick Rose through traffic, dunking on people. This guy can take any team anywhere.
Scott will watch the Bulls by the end of the season.
Okay, the thing I've been most impressed with is how quickly this team came together.
Here.
Tom Thibodeau's got this team playing this defense on every possession. It's relentless. Ronnie Brewer and everyone has bought into this. Luol Deng is having probably the best season of his career.
Yeah, good call.
And the fact they only have one All-Star is probably more of a function of the fact that Carlos Boozer missed 17 games, because that guy's a 2010 machine, and Noah probably definitely would have made the All-Star team too. He's one of the best rebounders in the league, and he's improved his shot. He was playing very well before he got hurt. So I think if this team can come together and with that non-stop defense that they force teams into low shooting percentages, and they continue to, they're able to find their shot and move the ball and make that extra pass. They're just on top of it. It's one of the most fundamentally sound teams I've ever seen. And just to think that this is only, Tom Thibodeau's first season, and first, they're barely past the halfway point. They're playing this sound fundamentally is pretty amazing.
When the Bulls hired Thibs, I was like, great, this guy's going to be a placeholder. He's unproven. Sure, he was on the championship team, assistant to Doc Rivers in Boston. I didn't think he was going to install this kind of defensive prowess that just takes over games. When Noah went down, I was on record saying that maybe there'll be a game or two over 500 if we're lucky when he comes back. They're like 20 games over 500 right now. Indiana Pacers like 1,000 games under 500, and in second place, it's 1,000 games. They've been losing for like 100 years.
They fired their coach. The second place team fired their coach.
And they're in second place, 383 winning percentage. The division's ours. It's a lock.
They almost suck. The Pacers almost suck as bad as the Packers.
Yeah, you know what? The Pacers are the Packers of the NBA, except for they don't win it all.
Yeah,
Packers still suck.